Hola pessoal, soy el Pablo de Podcast Subtitulados y yo quería divulgarte contigo el método que me hizo fluido en inglés en 3 meses, solo haciendo lo que este chico habla en su curso. Entonces si quieres ser un máster en inglés, compruebe el primer link de descripción.
What do you think is the best martial art to prepare you for street fighting? You know, people often kind of have this discussion of jiu-jitsu, maybe boxing, maybe wrestling. Do you think, when you talk about a young person studying martial arts to prepare themselves?
For a street fight, it's often much different than a mixed martial art fight. And I know there's a lot of BS in the world of martial art, like self-defense stuff but I believe self-defense is very important in a way to understand the situation, to understand those situations that might occur, how to deal with it. Because not necessarily the we talk about the technicality, we talk about the tacticality, the tactics, you know? Like when I'm talking to you about the element of surprise, it's important. This is not technique. A technique is a punch or techniques that I physically will use to enable my opponent, my aggressor. Tactic is the tactic I'm telling you about is in a street fight. If someone is looking for trouble and I feel the heat rising as the conversation goes, that's the position I'm going to take. And I have to be first. I cannot let him go first. So I have to strike first or do something. This is the first thing that generally and I have to agree on. After that, of course, there's the knowledge. If you're a professional fighter, you have a huge advantage. Once the fight is started, the war is declared. Now it's everything goes. But generally speaking, the person that will intervene physically, that will have the first blow or the first, the first punch, will have a huge advantage. It's like doing a 100-meter race and having a head start,
And that you can't prepare for with any martial art.
Yeah, and if I'm a smart guy, I know how to fight. If a guy like an heavyweight champion comes to me, or like a, I know what to do to disable him, like boom, or here and or the neck, like, and if you blind him, what is he gonna do? You know what I mean? So or a bottle, you know what I mean? So the element of surprise it's everything. So that's why it's always good to be the nice guy and not looking for trouble, because if you're not looking for trouble, you have the head start. You have the option of having an head start.
So what you're saying is being a nice guy is the best form of self-defense. Maybe a little humor.
Yes,
too.
and how I have learned that? I've learned that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was about maybe 6 years old. We used to play in Montreal. There's a lot of snow. We used to play King of the Mountain.
Yeah. That's
the first combat lesson that I've learned in my life. And I managed somehow. It was a lot of kids. I managed to get on the top of the mountain, and another guy came in on the top of the mountain, and he was angry that before I was there before him. And when you play King of the Mountain, it was a mountain of snow. You don't strike each other. We just wrestle and push. And I managed to be first. And when he came, he says to me, okay, you wanna fight? And I said, yeah. I didn't know what he mean. Like, I want to fight, you want to wrestle? He said, I say, yes. He punched me right in the face. Boom. And then I fall on the bottom of the mountain. Then when I fall down, I remember that vision in my life, because I will remember that for the rest of my life. I'm about to stand up, and I see the blood coming out of my nose. I see the snow is red because my nose is bleeding. Now I remember the element of surprise is everything.